the ultimate deal machine tutorial. It's Zach Ginn, and I want to walk you through the 3 most important phases of how to use DealMachine. I'm going to show you how to locate your motivated sellers, show you how to use it to connect with your motivated sellers, and finally, I'm going to show you how to make offers to your motivated sellers. But before I get into it, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can receive more videos on the most up-to-date information on wholesaling today. So you guys heard about DealMachine, and you're probably watching this video because it's brand new to you. You want to see how you can use it for your wholesaling business. Well, I'm here to tell you it is probably one of the best softwares for beginner wholesalers. And quite frankly, the most advanced wholesalers. You see, I've been wholesaling for 21 years. DealMachine's probably one of the most influential pieces of software I've seen in the wholesaling business. And guys, you know I don't say this often. And I've actually held back for years on DealMachine because we've used it in our business. We've gotten deals, and I've tested it all over the country through our own personal business and all the hundreds of thousands of people I've helped out and the countless amount of people all over the country. I've showed how to get deals with DealMachine, and I'm here today to break down a simple short video to show you how you can use DealMachine today. Now, if you want to get it, go over to dmzach.com. If you're brand new to wholesaling, make sure you go over to freewholesaling.com. We break down a complete tutorial in detail. I'm going to give you a quick snapshot and show you why you should be using DealMachine. So the first one is we need to locate motivated sellers, and you know that's the key ingredient to get a great wholesale deal. So what I'm going to do is go into DealMachine right now and show you how you can pick any city, zip code. You can do this geographically. What I'll do is pick a city in one of the markets that I've done plenty of business in, and I'll show you how we use it to find motivated sellers. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna start out picking a city. Now you can narrow this down to a zip code, and I can even show you how to use a Geographic tool, but we'll get into it. So I am jumping over to Brevard County, Palm Bay, Florida, and I'm familiar with this because I spent a lot of time, especially when I first started out in wholesaling. I still to this day use this. So this is gonna be the entire area, and you can kind of zoom in and you can pick neighborhoods. And there's multiple things we can do. So one of my favorite techniques is what we call driving for dollars. And this is the art of just going out and finding distressed properties, boarded up windows, tarps on roofs, really tall grass, and when you're out there driving, how do you keep tabs of it? Well, in the old days, I just kept like a yellow notebook pad, and people still make fun of me this day, but it worked, and it still works today. But if you want to be a little more sophisticated, much more efficient, and get better use of your time, you can actually go on your phone with the mobile app and you can drive your routes. It'll actually keep track your progress. It'll show you the routes, and you just click on them. For today's video, I'm going to show you on the desktop because it's a little bit clearer for you because I can't do a video on here. And let me show you on the desktop what that looks like. So we're in their neighborhood. So say I picked this out, just say I was going to go to, we're in Palm Bay, and I was looking for a virtual neighborhood. And I always just look for signs of distress from high. I look for areas where there's a lot of tight housing and stuff like that. And then like right here is, and I'm just randomly kind of picking a neighborhood. And so if you did driving for dollars with the mobile app, you could track it. But let me show you on the desktop on how you can do this. You can actually click this orange button, and then we're going to zoom in on a neighborhood, and you can actually slide in here and you can just start driving. So once I click start driving, look at this, guys. This is so cool. I can actually do what we call virtual driving for dollars. Now you just use the arrow keys on your computer. It's like a compass, up, down, sideways, and you can drive and look for distressed properties. And this is really cool. You can go up high, you can go left, you can go right. I've never seen any other software do this as efficiently as it does. And then I just kind of keep looking around, left, right. That's a nice rehabbed house there. And you keep looking around. Now this is pretty random where I'm going, and I just look around. So I'm going to go down this street right here, and I'm just going to scoop on this house, because this house, if I look here, I'm seeing a lot of debris on the side of the yard. I got patchy things of grass. The roof is definitely stained. The yard's falling apart, and the driveway looks terrible. And I've got some overgrown brush here. This is a good sign. So what I'm going to do is click on this house. And while I'm doing this, guys, if you look up here, it's going to track my route time. So what I want to do is come in here. So if you see down here, it already showed the route. I'm just giving you an example of what you can do with it. So if I wanted to pick a house, I also have another house to it. So anytime I'm on this route, it's showing me where I've driven. I'm doing this virtual. Now, if you're in your car, you're going to use where did I put my phone? You're going to use your app. It works wonderfully. So they both work very well, and it's pretty much seamless, and whatever you do on your phone is going to upload on your desktop version. So I clicked on a house and it just gives me a quick snapshot, estimated value 3.2, tells me it's off market. It looked like it was a cash buyer. If I want to add that lead, I just boom, I click it. And you just keep on driving. I can do this forever. You actually have the ability, if you want to mail to them, you can add tags to it. And when you're on the mobile app, it's really, really convenient. Guys, I used to use a yellow piece of paper to do this. It took a lot more time and energy, and I'm going to show you why it's so valuable to use this as you go. But this is what we call the virtual driving for dollars. And I'm going to go ahead and refresh this here. And so if you want to know more information about the house, then you click on it and you can get more detail. Now, when you're out riding around, you just gather the information, and when you come back in on your desktop, you can access all this information. It gives you the square footage, tell you they have 100% equity, which is what we call a high equity house. It gives you the tag. It's an absentee owner. It's got high equity, off market, free and clear. Guys, I love properties like this. Now I can go down here and I can look at what the tax amount is. I can look at the sale history. It was last sold in 2014, built in 1974. You can click more information here. Guys, it goes on and on. I've never had this much information on a property. Data is critical. It's moving faster. You've got to move with it. Go over to dmzach.com. This is just one of the features you use to find motivated sellers. You're going to use a combination of your driving for dollars with your app, and then you can do virtual driving for dollars. Those of you that don't have a car or you're stuck in a city where you want to go to another virtual market, this is an amazing way to find motivated sellers. It is endless how you can use this software. Let's keep going. So the next one in finding motivated sellers. So I'm going to end my driving for dollars, and that's it. So you get, like, obviously I spend hours doing it. You're going to spend hours doing it either on the road with your mobile app, or you're going to do it at your desktop. I like to use a combo of both. It kind of just shows, so this was virtual driving for dollars. So if you're driving, let's show you another technique in DealMachine on how you can use it to pull more motivated sellers. So I'm going to go back over to my map area here, and I'm going to zoom back out. So I'm back in Brevard County, Palm Bay area. And so say I wanted to key on this neighborhood. So let me show you how to pull a simple list. Say you wanted to target this area, and maybe you're driving for dollars and you got a great lead and you talk to a seller and you want to expand on it and find more. And that's a great technique in wholesaling. So you click on the drawing tool over here and you can basically draw a box, and you can custom cut this as close as you want. So you notice those long buildings on the side? I'm going to cut them out because they look like condos, and I'm looking for single family houses. And now I can cover a geographic area just that simply, and you can customize it all the way back to the endpoint. So it's going to load the data, and it's found 1,077 properties. But here's the really cool part. If you come up here to the quick filters, it has everything you want to find here. So say I want to look up vacant homes. I can click vacant homes, free and clear homes, tax delinquent homes, pre-foreclosures. But say I just want to do the vacant properties. I click that button, 29 properties in this area. So how cool is that? That's 29. Now you can play with these filters. You get all sorts of stuff. I never mess with bank-owned properties. Those are on-market properties, a waste of time. Say I want to find the cash buyers. I really don't want them there. You can find the free and clear. Remember that house we just looked at was free and clear? 373 properties in this area. So if I was going to pull a high equity list, this is where I would have a strong possibility of doing it. And if you want to learn how to do more of those filters, and we share them with you, how to pull a high equity list filter, go over to freewholesaling.com. And check this out, guys. You could even look up tax delinquents here. I clicked the tax delinquent. 108 of these properties are delinquent, and it's real simple. Once you do that, you can select which ones you want to pull, and you can basically save a list and put it inside your CRM within DealMachine. Now, the last one, just to kind of show you, you wanted to look at pre-foreclosures. There's 8 pre-foreclosures going on to them. Now, remember, this does not negate you pulling the fresh leads, but guys, what an amazing source. Do you know how much work you'd have to do on your own to go and find these types of motivated sellers? Now that you have your list, you can scroll down it. You can take a look at everything. And one of these, look at this. It's an expired listing, high equity, that's in pre-foreclosure. And this is what we call list stacking. It shows all the different boxes they're checking. What I would do is I would click on something like that, and you can see I don't want to put too much information up there with privacy issues. Guys, these are great deals. And then we're going to show you more and more you can do. You can look up the comps, you can mail to them, you can create a task. It's endless what you can do with it. And here's the best part. I can click on there. You can get phone numbers. You can do anything. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in this video. So now that you've seen how you can use DealMachine, the power in it just to find a motivated seller, let's let's go to the next step and figure out how we can connect with these motivated sellers all in one app. So remember, guys, if you want to get access to it, go over to dmzach.com. We give the most advanced tutorials, the simplest tutorials, and we use this in our business as we speak right now in 2024. Over at freewholesaling.com, we teach you some of the most motivated sellers come from government lists, and we teach you how to do reverse driving for dollars, where you basically leave a sticky note on their door and it gets you a high contact rate. And I know what you're saying, you go, Rick, how am I going to incorporate my government list in doing a reverse driving for dollars? The old ways, we used to open up a map, we had to draw it out, and honestly, we just kind of ran all over, and sometimes you would lose up to half a day trying to put these sticky notes. No. DealMachine's figured it out. You can actually get your government list, export your list, and you simply go into the leads tab, click here, and you're going to quick add leads. Now, if you look right here, you have the ability to click this button and upload your list. That's right, guys. You can now come in here and bring your government list and upload it, and it will lay out a route for you to drive to easily do your reverse driving for dollars. Just the value add alone of this amazing feature in DealMachine alone is well worth the price. It'll lay out your route. It'll give you the fastest way to do it. It saves you time. It saves you money. And honestly, it makes you a more effective wholesaler. And guys, there is competition out there. If you want to beat them, you've got to use the DealMachine. Now, remember what I said earlier, you can go over your leads and we can pick out any one of those. And just real quick here, how do you connect with them? You got their email, you got their phone number. You can click on there. I'm not going to pull it up here for privacy issues. You guys got an idea how to do that. Everything's in there. And here's the really cool part. DealMachine uses the same technology that 911 does. It is the most accurate information you get. And hold on. Here's the best part of it. If you want to be a cold calling ninja, grabbing motivated sellers left and right, you can actually get their LLC phone numbers. Guys, I have not found a software service that will solve all three of those things to do. They get your email, they can connect a regular phone number, the accuracy of the 911 information, and most important, for those nagging LLCs that you can't get the phone number, DealMachine actually solves it for you. Remember, I'm just giving you a quick snapshot of what it can do to honestly implore you to use this technology. As I said, it is the greatest innovation I've seen in wholesaling yet, and I've been here 21 years. I do not endorse a ton of products. I'm here to tell you it is the real deal, and we use it here with Flip with Rick. So last but not least, let's figure out how we can structure offers for you so you can actually make an offer to your motivated sellers. Now you found them, you've connected with them. The next part is, how can I make an accurate offer, and how can I use DealMachine to help me out with these tools? Let me show you how. The first thing is it has a built-in CRM. So all your leads will be put right in here. You just scroll up and down, and listen, you can view the lead and just click there. It gives you all the information you want to know. If you want to start mailing to them, check this out. You can do a mail. And guys, one of the biggest issues with mailing is most of these mail houses, they're meant for big volume. DealMachine has worked the deal out where they can do one-offs. That's right, one-offs, and you actually do the mail in sequential order. Now, it's up to you. I want you to cold call them. I want you to mail on them. I want you to do the reverse driving for dollars. But whichever one gravitates most towards you, you now have the option to do any of the three. You get all the info you want on the lead. And remember, I told you about the skip trace feature. It even gives you tag, says it's the likely owner. It's going to give you the highest probability of which phone number is going to work. Guys, keep in mind that the cost of this software is pennies on the dollar compared to everything else which you get. And here's the really cool part is if you sign up for the starter pack at dmzach.com, you get 10,000 free skip traces for it. Guys, it saves you $1,500. I used to pay $1.50 per number. This is amazing. It's like less than half a cent. Keep in mind, you're able to pull lists for it. Saves you money on the list. You can do the skip tracing. You can find LLCs with the accuracy of a 911 number. And right now I'm showing you this can act as your CRM. It's the only software I see where it's all in one. So it gives you all the info, everything you need. And remember, we're looking for a motivated seller. I don't go too deep into the info until I have to, till I identify motivation. But here's the really cool part. Not only is it a CRM, it is an amazing comp tool. No longer do you have to go to Zillow, Trulio, all these other services. Keep in mind, you can still get comps for free, but if I click on the comps, boom, and you can look at as much detailed information. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, and it's going to give you a quick snapshot. And you're probably thinking, well, you know, those comps are too detailed. Well, click over here on the filters button, and you can now filter based on date, square footage, year the house is built, number of bedrooms, number of bath, mile range and the radius. And I mean, the amount you can filter it on MLS records, county records. Guys, this works in every state. This is the best all-in-one tool. I don't get often excited about software for wholesaling, but this one's different. And I waited to tell it to you because we asked DealMachine, what's the best offer you can give to our Flip with Rick community? Not only will we support you and do tutorials and we answer all your questions live, DealMachine comes regularly to our events. They come on our lives. They constantly share updates. And we told them we need this skip trace feature. Guess what? They delivered 10,000 free skip traces, guy. I just put $1,500 back in your pocket. This thing's dirt cheap. And the really cool part, if you go to dmzach.com, you get a 7-day free trial period. Don't take my word for it. Why don't you go over there and check it out? Guys, the features are endless on this. I'm trying to give you a simple one. You can go over to activities and you can add a note. You can add a task. This is a one and done for you CRM. And remember, it has an extremely adaptive mobile app, which is imperative when you do driving for dollars. Guys, think about this. You can now find your motivated sellers. You can connect with them with any way through DealMachine app, and not only connect with it, you can do your comps, you can do your CRM, you can pull lists. It's endless. And they even have an AI feature. I just don't have enough time to show it in this video. I got to do it in a different video. Guys, go over to dmzach.com, check it out. Honestly, I've been doing this 21 years. I got to give DealMachine props. They've stuck it out. They've proven themselves. And honestly, I'm on board. I love what they do. They are perfect for our community at Flip with Rick. If you're in freewholesaling.com, go over there and check them out. If you want to learn how to get started in wholesaling or become a real wholesaler and you're tired of getting misinformation on wholesaling, go over to freewholesaling.com. If you guys love this app, let me know in the comments. Go over to dmzach.com. Make sure they give you that 7-day free trial period and make sure you get those 10,000 free skip traces with it. Guys, I love this piece of software. We use it in our business. I implore you to use it. It is like getting an army of 5 or 10 employees working for you. It's important you connect with motivated sellers. Check out DealMachine, dmzach.com. Guys, if you like this video, give me some love, give me a like, hit that subscribe button. This is Rick Ginn. I'll see you in the next video.